All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So today we are here for the second Enterprise Speaker Series, the Emerging Business Opportunities in Tech and Web 3.0. With us today is Datuk Paul Koh. So before we begin, let me give a brief introduction for Datuk Paul. So he's the Managing Director for Regov Technologies, a leading figure in Malaysia's financial and technology sectors. He holds additional executive roles as an Executive Director of RGX Capital and MyBid. He also has subsidiaries under Regov Technologies. His extensive career includes pivotal roles in multinational companies, culminating his significant involvement in the management buyout of the Malaysian largest independent financial advisory firm from its Australian parent in 2012. He successfully transformed it into Malaysia's foremost financial firm with 1 billion ringgit in asset under administration. Datuk Koh's entrepreneurial spirit and dedication to inclusive growth are evident in his 2015 launch of GetCover, an innovative insurtech startup with Bank Negara's Malaysia's fintech sandbox. His foray into advanced technology culminated in 2018 inception of Regov, a pioneering venture in AI and blockchain-based Web3 digital ID ecosystem, enhancing digital transformation in the region. Beyond his corporate achievements, Datuk Koh has held esteemed roles in financial community, notably as the founding Vice President of the FinTech Association of Malaysia and Vice President of the Financial Planning Association of Malaysia. These positions underscore his commitment to shaping the financial technology landscape in Malaysia and beyond. So can we have a huge round of applause for Datuk Koh, please? So if you may.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Bay, and thank you for the team. A long profile, yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, students over here, and I want to ask how many of you are from the computer science faculty? Okay, about 30%. The rest of you, how many of you are from business? So half of it. Okay. So today, I want to make sure that I'm going to present in very layman. So for those computer science students and those with the computer science background, bear with me. And I believe you are here. You wanted to start your business sooner or later, right? How many of you want to start your business? Okay, the rest of you want to learn something, right? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a very quick introduction about our company. We are a Malaysia fintech firm. We serve government and also the financial institution with AI and also blockchain. And every time, we talk about AI, everyone is talking about AI. So the most trending technology last year and this year is generative AI. Today, I'm not going to talk about AI because everyone is talking about AI, but I'm going to talk about Web3 blockchain. And I want to actually talk about, the opportunity in this space and how do you capture it and how do you monetize it. And last but not least, I want to share a lot more, being an entrepreneur, I myself, I have actually invested in companies, 60 million, and I lost the whole 60 million. Okay, of course, I don't invest into one company, but I invest into many, many companies. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to guess, start up a new startup. You want to start up a business. According to the U.S. Statistics, how many % of new startup will fail within 1 year? Uh, 90% is over the years. And yes, you're right. 90% will fail. And why do they fail? You're hitting on the right spot. You actually pretty much you sum up my entire presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will end here. No, we're not going to do that. Yes, you are absolutely right. Guidance, mentoring, uh, 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 a test bait, a test bait. Don't be too gun ho. I'll tell you, I'm old enough to know that. Don't be too gun ho. You say, no, I have a fantastic idea. I want to put all my money in, and then I want to go all the way. Don't be too gun ho. Do it slowly. Don't go and hire 60 staff. Don't go and hire 20 staff to do it. Do it small. Do it in a lab environment. Do it in a test bed where you are able to test whether there's a product fit, whether you are able to acquire user. By the way, acquiring users, is it difficult, easy, or difficult, right? Why is it difficult? Correct. Even you are solving a pain point, you still need to attract them to come in, right? So what does the rest of the big tech unicorn doing to attract people, to acquire user? What do they do? Marketing. What else? Marketing, what do they do? Let's dive a little bit deeper. Into marketing, what do they do? Ads, they do ads. They do a lot of ads, which burn a lot of money. They do a lot of KOL. They advertise. The other thing that they do is they throw money to you, right? Have you been benefited from monies, from all the tax? No. How many of you have opened up a GX bank account? Anyone of you have opened up a GX bank account? About to. Still can. Because if you deposit 80 ringgit, they give you 8 ringgit. That's already 10%. Not a lot of money, but okay. And because I'm an early adopter, I always like to try. So I got 5% interest every for all my daily balance. Then they pay my 5% every day. Like that, right? You put into your saving account, nothing. Or you put into your Touch and Go, you get about I get about 4%, not too bad. So guys, tech company like this, they are throwing money. Do you know how much money they are throwing to you to acquire you? Billion of dollars. Grab has thrown close to 20 billion US dollar to acquire. And finally, with the pressure coming from SoftBank, which is a shareholder, with the pressure coming from Temasek, with the pressure coming from all their investors, this last quarter they make profit. They force themselves to make profit. That's why today, how many of you use Grab? Do you notice the price, the Grab price move up? Are you happy? And you still use it, right? So this is the game. This is the game of the big firm. I want to make profit. I know that I'm not gonna lose you guys because I have taken out Uber. And my second competitor is not close. I can increase price. So what they did is two things, yeah. They increased price. The second thing that they did is they reduced the incentive for drivers. That's why there's a lot more drivers no longer driving it. And because of that, the price increased even more. So who suffer? us, right? Is it painful? Painful, It's okay. We learn from it. Next time when you have a unicorn, you'll be doing that as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the company, we started in this is my third tech company. So we started in 2018. Our current valuation as a group is close to 200 million. We listed one of our crypto project on one of the Singapore-based crypto exchange, and we have 60 staff. We don't outsource. I don't believe in outsourcing. I believe in everything within in-house, and about 85% of our staff is based in Malaysia, and then 15% globally. So guys, I want to pass this message. In my past experience when I outsource, painful, really painful. You tell them to do A, after that they do B, and then say, no, it's not B, it's A, they don't care. And they say, you want to go back to A, you pay me more money. So I want to check the person or strangle the person. Sorry, I believe you. We have foreigners over here who don't understand the check. I want to strangle the person, but I can't, because if I strangle an outsourced partner, the next thing they don't want to work for me. So I was like left, right, center, can't do anything. That is why I said, hey, if you want to start a tech company, make sure that if you are not computer science students, you partner with someone that you believe in, and you partner with someone that know how to do it. Otherwise, you outsource your brilliant idea. One day, people just eat you alive. So this is one of my experience that I want to share with you all. And a quick intro to what we do. We are in the wealth tech robot advisor segment, where we build solution for the asset management, investment management company, and we have also recently bidding to acquire existing digital investment management license. I think it's in tier N. I'm very confident we are able to actually acquire that with SC approval. SC stands for Security Commission Malaysia. The other product that we have is Richar. Richar is our AI product. I think it's interesting to have ChatGPT and Gemini emerge. They are very powerful. Do you all subscribe to it? Only 1% said. Thank you very much. It's very cheap, right? Oh yeah. That if you divide it, it's less than 10 ringgit a month, right? Or 12. Expensive? Cheap.
I think very cheap.
Extremely cheap. Okay. How much it costs you Grab one trip? I think more than 12. Okay. Let's not talk about Grab. It's interesting to look at the behavior if you don't mind letting generative AI learning your behavior. Today, I'm the first adopter. I'm the first adopter of ChatGPT 3.5, right now 4. And I forced my entire company, everyone, ChatGPT. Sorry, Dr. Bay. Why I believe in it? Because I believe we need to upgrade ourselves. Because I do a lot of content writing, but of course I'm not doing the programming part. My guys is doing the programming part, but no use. If you do not know how to give command and how to do auditing of the codes, yeah, forget about it. It will be rubbish in, rubbish out. So it elevates a person to the next level. So hence, paying that type of money a month, and then I have a personal assistant that can work for 375 days, 365 days, 724. And then that person, my PA, ChatGPT, don't have emotion one or he or she don't get angry with me one, I ask one another time and no problem, Huh? And on top of it, don't get sick. It never gets sick, but sometimes a bit down when traffic hit it. Other than that, it's a fantastic thing. We build AI solution that fit into the generative AI platform. So guys, you need to be familiar with the generative AI platform like Gemini and also ChatGPT. So you understand that you have an idea, you have a brilliant idea, you fit into it. You fit into the power of that. You don't build another Gemini, you don't build another ChatGPT because it's too costly to do it. They are too advanced, but you can actually create a solution use case leveraging on that. So one of the use cases that we do leveraging on more powerful ChatGPT is that we are building a solution for insurance company. So one of the solution that we build is insurance companies, some of it, they have like 20,000, 30,000 agents, and they want to train their agents. One of the things is you go out there, agent, you want to sell, but you need place to practice. So currently they are using human. A lot of them are using human, but human can't handle too many things. You need a bot. So the agent can actually do a role play with a bot, and the bot say, no, not interested. Then the agent will keep on responding. The bot is collecting, the system is collecting the big data. At the end of session, the bot will generate big data and give them feedback and how do they improve. And they keep on doing it with the bot. One thing with the bot, never get angry. The bot will never get angry. You go do 100 times, so no problem. But just like Bruce Lee said, if you do your swing, your kick 2,000 times, I'll tell you, you perfect your skill. And that is where this solution is actually quite interesting. It's not just this solution that we are doing voice signature and also voice solution for AI. And I'm sharing with you with our products is because I want you to see in the tech world, there is wealth of opportunity out there. It's depending on how you look at the problem statements. Is it the problem statements that is deep enough? You are able to create a product that fit, and on top of it, the product that is scalable. Without scalability, you cannot make money. You build one solution for one customer, you make money for one time. But if you build a platform and then you sell to 1,000 customers, 2,000 customers, 3,000 customers, are you going to make more money? Correct? One-time effort, rolling revenue, recurring revenue all year round. So it's all season. So you need to think about that. So a lot of product pricing, product is designed based on the fundamentals that, hey, we are able to scale it up. We are able to generate additional profit. And when we scale it up, we are able to make more dollar sign. The other solution, which is really, really interesting. Have you heard of blockchain e-voting? So we have actually done two projects because the two project is the R&D project for us. And one of the project is we develop it for a financial institutions association. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes when you do business, yeah, you have to lose. The art of Sanzu, sometimes you have to lose before you gain, right? When you are in a R&D stage, you lose a lot of times. We get customer in, we charge them cheap, and it's like, you know, we are inviting them as a lab rep. So we all Tesla. So we managed to get it. Of course, with that, we spend a fair bit of money. But because of that, today we managed to secure much bigger account. You know, we are able to actually develop a product that will scale across globally. One of the product that we are working on, and hopefully by next month we are able to secure it. I think we are close to securing it. Is proxy voting. How many of you invested in stocks, shares? Oh, one, yes. Do you receive annual report every year? Okay, one whole stack. Do you go through everything? Thank you very much for your honesty. The problem today is you invest in stocks, you are a shareholder, they send you one big stack, and out of the one big stack, there's one copy is which is the proxy form. Proxy form, if you can't attend the AGM to vote, you can appoint someone that is legal age to represent you to vote. But that process is manual globally. Many countries are manual. In TAIEX, Taipei Stock Exchange is manual. In India is manual. In many countries manual. So this is an issue. The second issues that we wanted to solve is the research about the company. So a lot of companies, when they do AGM, they have tons of issues that they want people to work on. And they say, you know, hey, we want to do this. We want vote. We want to vote in the directors. We want you guys to support it. And then we wanted to, you know, acquire this. We want you to vote on it. But how much do you know about the projects? Are the projects ESG? Are the project that is hurting environment? There's none. So the entire voting systems require gathering a lot of research and data. So what we are building is a very advanced voting system, providing data, providing information, providing you research so that you know exactly how you want to vote. And the entire process is end-to-end encrypted. You can't cheat, and you are able to vote through your phone. No longer filling the form, proxy to someone, send it to the company. Sometimes the company also didn't receive it, Dr. Bear. And then you cannot vote. So going forward, this is something that is amazing. I believe once we are able to roll out to this this institutional, we are able to roll this out globally. Well, moving into our topic today, Web3. What is Web3? Web2?
Has something to do with blockchain, if I'm not mistaken. And Web 1 was the first form of WWW that we used. Then came the dynamic, and now we are headed towards more like blockchain and technologies advancing. Yeah.
Perfect answer. Okay. Thank you. Give a round of applause. Uh, so you have explained all. So in the 90s, you know, during the WW3 era, the first time at WW3 era, can you still remember when you connect to internet, you have to dial a specific number. 15151919 or whatever. Dun, 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 automatic. Dun, 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 dun. When the dun, 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 dun keep on carrying in and never stop, you cut it off and then you start again. Can you still remember that? Yeah, you are. Sorry, sorry. I'm talking to the wrong generation. The speed was so low, you can't do graphic. You can't do high resolution. You can't do HD. None. Nothing. Zero. And the interaction with the internet is actually one way. It cannot be both way because the speed is so slow. You know, when we move into the 2003 and 4, that is where the speed has moved up so fast. We are able to do two ways, and that's the emerging of a tech giant like Facebook. So I'm able, because the speed of the internet is fast enough, I allow you to upload content and download content. And that is the space of where we have grown to today. But however, the speed of Web 2 is not fast enough to cater for a distributed ledger blockchain. Blockchain is end-to-end encryption. Encryption requires a lot of processing power. And when you are sending data that is so heavy, during that time, 3G period, it cannot move, it jammed. It jammed completely. So that is where the emerging giants like Amazon, Netflix, all of them become very powerful, and they centralize their data. So they have your data. With your data, they monetize it. And they are making a lot of money monetizing your data. The data belongs to them. Do you like that? Do you like Padu? Padu. I better don't talk about Malaysian government over here. Sorry. This is a university. We better stick with private sector, no government stuff, yeah? You know, that is the era. Then moving into the Web3 era, which emerged in 2008. You know, the brilliant person, which never named himself, created Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin decentralized the entire process. So why Bitcoin can exist and can be so secure up to today for so many years? Because they decentralize the encryptions and they allow multiple nodes, just multiple server to process the encryption. And once you completed the encryption processing, they reward you with Bitcoins. This is where they call mining, Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining is not go there and dig a dirt, yeah? It's actually pretty much solving mathematical equation. Why mathematical equations, encryption and decryption is a very heavy process? It's super complex, because if you understand the first computer being created, who created the first computer in the world? IBM moved the computer to the next level in terms of server. Who created a person? A person during World War II created the first computer in the world. He's a mathematician. I don't know the name. Yeah, it's actually happened over there. The name is Alan Turing. Okay, Alan Turing created the first computer in the world, and that computer is like a warehouse. so big. And the primary function of that computer is to process Enigma code, to decrypt Enigma code. Okay, during World War II, the German, the Nazi, is winning the war, and they have a lot of U-boat, which is the submarine, trying to stop the the shipping convoy coming from America and Canada to resupply British, and they're having that issue. One day they managed to capture a submarine without the German knowing it, and then in every submarine there is like a Enigma machine. Enigma machine is actually a decoder. Is like a typewriter. Okay, they managed to capture it. Okay, once they capture it, they need to decipher it. To decipher, as a hacker, how many hacker here? How many of you want to be hacker in aspiration? Okay, I'm talking to you guys, man. So for you to hack a person, especially it's fully encrypted, how do you do it?
Thinking how they are, what their behavioral patterns are, so you can decode.
You have to learn their behavior. You know me more, I tell you, my password is simple only. You break me, you break all my password. But for all my password, because I'm a lazy person, my password is the same. I'll tell you, if you learn my behavior, you're gonna break it. However, we do have high security protocols. Okay, for my personal bank one, you want to break it regular, because I will see transaction coming in one. Anything that is wrong, I will report to the bank, and the banks nowadays are pretty straight. They actually track IP address. If your IP address is different, sometimes I USDSN, they actually block my online banking account. And then I say, oh yeah, I forgot to switch off to Malaysia, and they block it. So you learn the behavior. So in this sense, we are looking at during World War II, Alan Turing and the gang, they actually learned the behavior of every U-boat of the nuts, or every U-boat, every message sent out. Do you know what is the common behavior of every message that is being sent out every day to the U-boat? You need something to solve a equation. You know, x plus y, y plus x, and then you need some equation equal to something before you are able to solve it. So during that period of time, the common thing in every German communication, the first thing is Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler is always in there. So they already got the behavior, and they use the best mathematician to solve it. But by the time they solve it, it's already the end of the day. The next day they change the code. So it defeats the purpose. It's not fast enough. So Alan Turing came up with a computer able to actually process it. So the computer that we see today and you see last time is different. It's like, you know, a steel folder with a lot of clock, tick, 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 and then it able to process and decoded every messages within couple of minutes, and that actually helped the Allies to win the war. Interesting story. Have you heard of this story before? Hey, do you want to watch movie about this? Thank you. you can actually watch this movie called Imitation. It actually talk about the whole thing, and you are able to actually know exactly why encryption is difficult to really break. As a hacker, who do you hack? As a hacker, you want to hack the person with the most authority. I penetrate you, I access the whole system. The person that has the whole system's access, that is the person that I want to hack. That is in a centralized system, Web 2, Web 1 world. But today and moving forward, we are looking into a Web 3 world. Web 3 world is decentralized data in encryptions, and on top of it, there is no super admin. So you can't have a you don't have a super admin. If you want to hack, you hack everyone by everyone. Hacker won't do that. No point. There's no single point of failures as compared to the Web 2 world where, you know, there's so many points of failures. Do you know that your data with the bank, how many people is accessing to it? For example, I guess, I used to work in the bank in my very early days. I can access everyone's data. When I'm going after my wife that time, I actually did a credit check on her. Oh, okay. At that time, my girlfriend lah. So I check. Oh, this one the credit card payment good lah. Okay lah. Can lah. So I go after her. If it's bad paymaster, I say, oh, stay away from her. But don't do that. It's illegal to check people's data. I violated that during that time. I won't do it right now. Yeah, cannot do that. Yeah. So the evolutions of Web3, we have seen Bitcoins, cryptocurrency has been doing extremely well. But today, I want to share with you guys the center of the digital revolutions is all about identity. Without identity, nothing will work. Without identity, there's going to be financial fraud. Financial fraud, and which consists mainly from identity theft and identity fraud, is amounting to 53 trillion US dollar a year. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is 53 trillion US dollar a year? A lot of money. So that is the pain point, the issue. So I want to actually talk about that. You know, we know that during early days when we centralized our identity, we register into a platform, we register into Google. Even today, how many of you have only one Google email account? Well, you're very good, eh? I'll tell you, I have more than that. I have more than that. I have more than that because I don't want to explain myself. I still want to explain myself. Huh? Well, one of the advantages, but my one is because my company, we are using Google Cloud. So my email, even though it's not Gmail, is actually Google. And my second email, which is like perpetually with me, which is Gmail. And my third account is that, you know, when I'm running organizations, I run one charity organization where I use that. And you know, whenever you register, you cannot register the same person. So my identity is like, you know, everyone. I'll tell you, if those people that is engaging in scam, they have thousands of accounts, and that is the issue. That is the problem that everyone to solve. And worst of all, when you are able to register 100 ID And when you move into federated ID where single sign-on is available. So you use a fake ID, you sign on to another platform, and then the other platform recognize that you are you, which is fake. So this is the issue. But when we move into the next era, which is really interesting, have you heard of Estonia, the world first national digital identity? So they are able to actually create that the digital identity, and they launched it in 1999. Today, voila! Today, 99% of the population has adopted digital identity. From that, it sprint out to a lot of services. Today, if you want to enter and do business in European Union, where do you go? You register in Estonia. You don't have to go there. You just online, verify yourself. Account opening is in Malaysia. Everything done. Do you like that? So imagine when there's a foundation of trust being established, you as an entrepreneur, you are able to create different solutions and connect to it. So there is wealth of opportunity out there. You are able to leverage yourself and create something that is interesting. That's something that the market is willing to accept or willing to buy from you. So I want to actually introduce a little bit more about the most advanced digital identity called self-sovereign identity. Self-sovereign identity is pretty much the safest and also has the highest standard in data protection and is regulated and endorsed by the European Union, Swiss, and also South Korea at this stage. So what are we solving today? I have shared with you, platform fraud, financial fraud, which is amounting to 6.4% of GDP, which is 5.38 trillion by Crowe Harvard, one of the top firm. And we are solving that with MyBit, which is the future of digital identity platform. So we are creating this digital identity platform working with APU. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be interesting because this platform is an open API, open source. You are able to create your innovative, creative tech solution and connect over here and leverage on this. So what do? We give you a highway. We give you a highway with all the user around you, and you connect over here and grow. Do you like that? Is it interesting enough? So let's look into some of the, the big data meets self-sovereign identity. Discover the synergy of big data and SSI for a future where data is both vast and personal. So we are looking at empowering individuals, allowing them to set and control their data with their consent. We are talking about enhancing privacy. We are looking into innovation in data exchange. So that is where will change the world. Can you imagine during the period of WWW period, you are the pioneer where you started your company and creating all the website, you make a lot of money out of it. And then when you move into the next phase of it, you created the e-commerce platform, Alibaba, Amazon. You make a lot of money because of the first mover. Right now you have Shopee and the rest of them. Guys, we are moving into a new era. For you to capitalize on it, you need to understand this technology and you need to understand it. Once you understand it, that's where your creative juice say, hey, I can do this. I can connect. And the power of the platform is not just a opportunity for you to have innovative solution surrounding it. The important element is that trust and security is at the highest level, and then there's seamless integration. We are no longer looking at today's environment where you want to connect system to system, the silo system, it take you years. It take you a lot of money. It take you like 100 software engineers. There's no more. We are looking at connecting your solutions and your creation on the spots, if you understand it, with Open API, SDK, everything, video, everything available. So what is the Ambit ecosystem? We cover every aspect of the e-government, whether it's from health ID, medical records, to national ID, e-driver's license, a government agency, e-criminal justice, e-judicial, e-police, subsidy, other land registration and vehicle registration. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the public sector. How about the private sector? You are talking about payment. You're talking about, you know, coming out with solutions that able to solve, you know, a lot of things. So the possibility is limitless, and at the same time, the benefit of it is solid digital infrastructure that we are building together with, we have already built, and together we will work with APU under the lab. Data privacy and security at the highest level is open source code, interoperable with Open API and zero knowledge proof. And last but not least is creating a high skill education hub, not just training you all with the knowledge, but we are creating the hub so that you can test your product, you can test your idea. You have all the infrastructure available for you. You can test it over here. You don't have to go out there and throw thousands of dollars and then go and test it, and then at the end I say, whew, I just lose everything. So there is new options, better options. So I want to give you an example, some of the example of MyBit use cases. This is the platform that you can actually build onto. Land and property management, this is done by Republic of Georgia. It's a huge project. You know, do you know that when you buy a property in the Republic of Georgia, which is Eastern European, you are able to transact your property as long as you make payment within minutes via app. So you can buy property in one day. How long do we, for Malaysian, takes to buy property? Dr. Bay?
6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months is normal period. During COVID, I sold one property. It took me 2.5 years. I want to strangle a lot of people. I want to strangle a lawyer. And the other use case is healthcare and subsidy. Today, we don't have a records that is being aggregated. So when we decentralize your patient record, you know, you can see 20 doctors, 50 hospitals. Whenever you walk into the hospitals, the doctors say, you know, can I QR code you? Screen, and then there's a notification asking, can you share your previous data? And at the same time, after this visit, whatever data I have, I will decentralize to you. Is that powerful? Because I'll tell you, this is really, really powerful. As you, for you guys, you're young. I'm very old. I believe one day this will save my life. And also, sometimes doctors don't have to ask silly questions. Every time they always ask, Paul, are you allergic to any medicine? My answer is none that I know of, because I don't know. Of course, I am allergic to medicine. Everyone is allergic to something, but I don't know. Without data, I don't know. So by decentralizing this, it will solve a lot of things, a lot of problems. It will also help, certain countries that distributing data, distributing subsidies. So it's amazing. So are you guys interested to learn more about this? Today, yep, good. Thumbs up, yeah. How many thumbs up over here? Well, I see so many future Elon Musk and what's the female version of Elon Musk? Don't have Okay, never mind. Some of you ladies are gonna beat Elon Musk, and then you'll make your name there, because in the tech world, don't have a tech giant don't have a female, eh? Coming. And I believe one day over here, some of you over here will make a name for yourself. And with that, I want to quickly introduce the Web3 SSI program. This is a partnership with APU. We're gonna roll it out. You'll be seeing it. So there's a series of program and certification. So you are able to go through the entire cycle, and right after the certification process, we will put you into a lab. You can actually work on real life cases, and we will be guiding you. Do you like that? Good. Have to thanks to APU. APU work very hard also. And we are also want to promote this. We are also wanting to hire interns, digital marketing, QA/QC, DevOps, software engineer, a lot, blockchain engineers. Okay, blockchain engineers, don't worry. Go through the program with APU. You are being certified as a blockchain engineer, and last but not least, a business analyst. These are, come and apply. And can I give you all money? Do you all want money? Hey, hello. Do you all want money? Yeah. Not very, not very excited. Not very passionate. I think you all have a lot of money. So we have a token that we has traded in one of the Singapore exchange. We want to actually give you 20 free Mbit airdrops. Just screen this QR code here, and then do the three things. Follow us there, and you are able to. We were able to airdrop 20 Mbit tokens. One of our free money. You don't do you don't do get also. You can also screenshot and then share it with your girlfriend. With that, you get 40. With that, thank you very much for your attention, and I hope that you guys are able to actually absorb. It's pretty much very, very fast, a high level walkthrough. Thank you again. Thank you, Dr. Debay.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Before we move forward, does anyone have any questions for Dato? Can you pass him the mic, please?
economy which is already developed, or you can investigate like an economy like Malaysia, which is developing under development. This is the best one. If you are going into a more developed market, competition is always fierce. And for us, we in terms of this technology, which is the self-sovereign identity tech platform, we actually rank one of the top 5 globally. But we are not moving into the advanced economy because we do small project for them. Whenever they have issue with this technology, we just do some component because they wanted to control everything. So the best countries to work is actually work with the emerging market. First, they don't have money. They have money, but they don't have as much money. So because of they don't have as much money, they are willing to work with you. They are willing to pilot with you. And on top of it, you know, there's a lot more opportunity for you to grow with them over time. The value of money, like capita per GDP, in Malaysia is around 12 crore, and if you go, let's say it's 7,000, and if you like earn a what, if you get a profit of 1,000 USD, that what's more than 5,000 say in Malaysia. Have you tracked the? Have you guys tracked the market capitalization of Grab? Market capitalization is pretty much total share issues multiplied by the current share value, which is actually how the market value the entire company. Grab is being valued at 13 billion US dollar. And come again? Yeah. Yes. 55% across Southeast Asia. So if you ask me, Southeast Asia is not an advanced economy. Yes, there's opportunity everywhere. Today, if you ask me, you go into India. Okay, India per capita income is actually low. But if you are able to penetrate India, you're going to be very rich because of population. US has a population of 300 million. Southeast Asia, you know, Indonesia alone is already more than them. So that is where the excitement is. Yes, per ticket size you make lesser, but as a market opportunity and growth over here is equally exciting as well. The current process has moved up to facial recognition. I think that's a good start. But facial recognition to identify a person is a technology that has evolved and are able to identify a person. The only problem is the entire ecosystem has not really evolved in how they store data. Currently, all your data, you have a Maybank account, you have a public bank account, you have 2 sets of data with them, you have 2 sets of documents with them, they photostat your IC, and everything flying here and there, and that is not encrypted. And there's plenty point of failure where once you are involved in manual process, you know, there's going to be a breakdown. One of the breakdown is 1 MDB. 1 MDB, Jolo went to Singapore Falcon Bank to open an account, but that account is not under his name. He opened an account on behalf of another person. And that person is Tan Kim Hong. So there's a breakdown. That's why the bank got fined a lot. And Falcon Bank also get into trouble with that. On top of it, you know how many bankers, one of them was me, when I went into my girlfriend then, my wife, to check her credit card behavior, I have breached her privacy. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I admit I done wrong. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. But I have abused that because I have access. So today, anyone, your banker friends are wanting to check you, they can check you. Is that scary? Do you like that? So that has to change. The system currently is broken. So when you decentralize into a identity wallet, you control the data. The bank can check. Cannot. All the data is encrypted. Oh, it would be amazing. It's just like, some of the sci-fi that we see 10 years ago. You walk into the bank, there's zero knowledge proof. You just show your phone, your QR code, they screen you. The next thing they send, I request this information, and then you authorize it with facial recognition or any biometrics. And right after that, the next message sending to you is, congratulations, your account is open. Congratulations, your loan is already approved. That is where we are moving. By the way, this is no longer sci-fi. In China, this is already in place. But in Malaysia, you walk into the bank, what do? They ask you to fill so many things, right? Forms. That will be gone. That will be gone. With the digital identity, there's going to be evolutions of e-documents, e-signatures. There will be the evolutions of, I don't know how many of you own companies. I own a lot of companies. You know what are things that I hate is signing the resolution. Dr. Bay, no joke, man. It's like that one. I have a department just keep on churning out resolution, churn out things and submit to SSM. And I'll tell you, this is a total waste of time, total waste of resources, and total waste of, natural resources. It's like, it's no longer green. So this is what you're facing today. Based on the global standards, European standard GBRA, and also PDPA, your personal data belongs to you, unless a certain data is being issued by a issuer. For example, who issued your NRIC is JPN, our National Registrar Department. So they hold that, and they, under the entire platform, will be created. We will create credential, deposit that credential into you, And when another bank or enforcement agency wanting to verify you are you, it went in and this credential is issued by JPN, pop, done. So you don't have to check anymore. So that is where how advanced the world going to be when we have fully integrated the entire platform. So it's not just you are building an app to enforcement agency like JBJ or police. You are able to build application for clinics. You are able to build applications for clinic to aggregate data, and also you are able to go a little bit deeper. You know, when you have all the data's patient records, yeah. You know, doctor is human. You give them 20 years of medical record, I think he need to change his glasses. So we need solutions like AI, try to streamline and summarize for the doctor, saying, hey, this is the most likely this person is allergic to this. This is the trend. One pager in a summary, and doctor able to make decision a lot faster and more accurately. So there you go. You have another business opportunity. So that is endless. Even if with one use case, when you go really deep, there's plenty of opportunity for you to make money. And this type of solution, is it easy to sell, difficult to sell? Easy, right? If you're a doctor, you like it. Actually, patient, I also like it. It saves a lot of time, don't wait, and also it's more accurate. But at the end of the day, being an entrepreneur, there's a lot more about technology. There's a lot more about a first mover advantage. You know, you need to look at the product fit, and at the same time, pricing is important. You have a brilliant product. You say, okay, I'm going to sell you 50,000. The doctor look at you. Let me think about it. Think after 1 month or so, don't get back to you. So you have to create a pricing model that market can actually accept. So there's many other components which we don't cover today. I believe the entrepreneur series will cover. It's beyond that. You are able to actually look at our angle, how to really build a successful business.
Thank you very much, sir. If I could have you here for a second, and I could invite